What's your best piece of NSFW advice? Sex on the beach isn't that fun. The sand is coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Don't stick your dick in the crazy. Don't ever do BDSM related shit with someone who thinks safe words are for pussies. Oh, and don't take advice from 50 Shades of Grey. Too much too quickly for a newbie. He even busted out a slave contract. That's basically a marriage, but like really one-sided. Ladies, when you're giving a hand job and the dude busts a nut, don't slow down as he nuts. Just keep the same pace until he asks you to stop or puts his hand on your hand. That extra 5 to 10 seconds is the difference between a 6/10 nice orgasm and a 11/10 power orgasm that will break your dude's brain for a good couple of minutes. I've burst a blood vessel in my eye from this. When you're walking at night and the woman in front of you keeps looking at you over her shoulder and increasing her pace, she does not want to race. So we are both booking it through the corridor and I'm gaining on her and she goes into that sort of dead end shuffle. You know, like women do when you chase them. Close your browser/tab/vids after a porn sesh. So when you open your laptop at work it doesn't blast hardcore gay porn throughout the office. Dave. For the record, I have never done this. Not even once. Freshly cleaned 7-wash genitals have a higher chance of receiving oral. How do I 7-wash? That's just a normal wash repeated 6 times. Whatever you're doing sexually, if she says, don't stop, it means just that. No faster, no slower, no harder, no softer, just exactly what you're doing right now. To young or inexperienced lovers, slow down. It's not like it is in porn. Don't finger as hard as you can. Don't pound as hard as you can. There is a time and place for that. But it's all not go all the time. So what you're saying is that sometimes you don't have to hard. Sometimes it's not right to do. Improvising is one thing, but if you're using something that's not a sex toy as a sex toy, and there's even the slightest risk it could be stuck on or inside you, don't stick it on or inside you. It ain't worth the cost of hospital bills or the shame of explaining to your doctor why you have a can of Monster shoved up your ass, or why your dick is stuck in a wet vac. Wet vac hoses have massive diameter. I think if I got stuck in one, I'd march to the hospital, pants down, dragging the vacuum behind me, and just assume that a parade of envious men and interested women would form a parade behind me. On some A-frame ladders, you can stand near the top and grab the top with your hands and wiggle it around a little bit and make the ladder walk across the floor so you don't have to go all the way down and physically move the ladder. Truly not safe for work. When you're eating pussy, remember that the clit is basically a tiny penis. Think about what makes a good blowjob. It's all about lips. Firm your bottom lip and push up underneath the clit with it. You're basically pinning the base of it against her pelvis. Be gentle though. Now you've got friction around the entire thing. Apply a little suction, and depending on how sensitive she is, use either the top or bottom of your tongue to carefully massage it the clit. Remember, the top of your tongue is rougher. The tongue part is just to get her to start moving her hips. Because once she does, she's basically going to jerk herself off against your lip and the hood of her clit. I'm a dude and this made my pussy wet. Put toilet paper in the water when taking a dump to prevent splashback. Ah yes. Poseidon's kiss. Alright, this saved me a lot of times in my teens. Whenever you get an unexpected boner, just flex any muscle for 60 seconds and whoosh. Boner gone. Edit. Holy shit. RIP my inbox. Watching myself flexed gets me hard though. Guess I'll have a forever boner. What happens when you flex your boner while looking at it? Well, the blood transfers from your penis to the muscle you're flexing, so I'd assume your penis would double in size. If you sleep naked, keep a pair of shorts near the bed. It avoids potentially very awkward situations if you need to get out of bed real quick and leave your room. Source: I needed to get out of bed real quick and leave my room. I also sleep naked, but my thinking is that if someone is trying to rob me and I run at them screaming with my balls swaying in the wind, they may think twice. Edit. My highest ever rated comment is about me being naked and attacking people. Be completely transparent with your significant other about everything sex and masturbation related. It makes a world of difference to the quality of your sex life when you aren't afraid to talk about it. Hey honey, I'm going to jerk off to your sister now. See you in a bit. Love you. You wanna watch Grey's Anatomy with me? No, I'm gonna go jerk off of tentacle porn. Maybe I'll watch the last 20 minutes with you when I'm done. Young ladies just starting out with sex, take it from an old crone. Please do not fake orgasms. I know it seems like the easy way out when he is pumping away at your mostly dry vagina after 2 minutes of foreplay and you are so bored, but then he goes away thinking that gets you off and it will never get better for you. Even if you are new to sex, you don't know what gets you off yet. Do not lie by faking it. Only by being honest can you figure out what works together. If you can't orgasm from only penis and vag sex, know that most of us cannot, and ask him go down on you before. When you get to the penis and vag part, it will be way better for both of you. It's slower than you think. Yes. Awkward first time pube only rub point right. Lol. My first time I was feeling all around trying to find the hole, and finally found it. Later that night she was like, it was so hot how you didn't go inside me at first, and teased me. I was like, yeah, that's totally what happened. If you are gonna stick it in there, but be gentle and use a fuck ton of lube. Use a buttload of lube. And control yourself. If your partner is new to it all, hold still until they say they're ready to start moving. You can do a lot of damage to them or your future chances to do it again by not being in control of yourself. Does the thought of changing diapers, waking up 4 times a night for 2 to 3 years, or the risk of STDs sound appealing to you? No. Use extra protection. I don't care if she swears on a Bible that she takes birth control, or he says that condoms make him uncomfortable. Unless you are in a serious relationship or are married, protect yourself. Edit, cunt word. For men it would be, don't ignore the clit. For women it would be, take it easy, you're stroking my cock, not trying to start a cold lawn mower. Don't put your pecker on the payroll. If you manage people, don't get involved with a subordinate. Problems arise and your career path may go into a completely undesirable direction. True. Got involved with someone above me, rumors started, so we pretty much quit talking altogether. She was probably the most fun person there, like we had more in common than I did with other coworkers. Then it was lame and awkward to have to talk to her. If you're drunk or high and can't get hard, give up. Don't be like myself and try smash with a half chub for 20 minutes. You're not impressing anyone. Sidebar. This only happened to me once surprisingly, which is why I probably still bring it up. Also, I can't afford to lose too many inches. I heard a guy describe this once as trying to get a marshmallow into a piggy bank. Pushing rope. My lesbian friend told me that she looks at girls' fingernails to see if they're gay. Is this to say, girls with absurd long nails are definitely not gay, because no lady likes that all up in her. She might be a pillow princess, i.e. a girl that only wants to receive and doesn't give. Make sure to mute the volume if you watch porn on your phone at work. Turn it up full and assert dominance. Dave, we are looking at you. Keep clean wipes by your toilet. If you bring a girl home, she always goes to the restroom. And if she's DTF, she will use the wipes. It's a good way to determine if she is. Trust me, it works. If you are eating her out and you get a weird hair on your tongue, just lick the inside of her leg and it will stick there. I do this when I'm giving head to a guy, but I stop and lick my hand. And I'm just now realizing that probably makes me look like a cat licking their paw. You can learn how to suck dick really well if you pay attention to how some of the pornsters do it. I've gotten major compliments such as "this is the best I've ever had," and "you're the Mitchell Phelps of blowjobs, I like the last one a lot." Edit. A redditor asked for advice, so in this comment chain is a rather large portion of text explaining some tips for anyone curious. "You're the Mitchell Phelps of blowjobs, I like the last one a lot. Because you ended up swimming in cum. Put good smelling lotion on your junk." I've literally had a girl say what smells so good and smell me trying to find it out, and ended up smelling my crotch. I had just put the lotion on, so the smell was pretty strong at the moment. Got a BJ that day. BC of lotion. Edit. I don't put it on my down, but on my taint balls and thighs. I usually put it on first thing in the morning, so it's mostly gone by the time I go out, and it's just a nice little touch. Also, I use some cheap all natural cocoa butter stuff. Don't put on too much, or you might think your farts are sharts. Most employers don't actually monitor internet traffic. They will may use blockers, but rarely look at what you're looking at until there's a complaint. Someone saw you looking at porn, or your productivity has taken a recent hit. Source: me. I've worked at companies ranging in size from 500,000 employees to 138. Policies are shockingly similar, with the smaller shops being more restrictive. When she calls you daddy, she's not thinking of her real dad. She is thinking of you as a strong, dominating, yet loving figure, unless she starts screaming her dad's name. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.